Good evening. Tonight we're going to talk about Chapter 1, Consumer Behavior, Building Marketing Strategy, and we're going to talk about external influences, internal influences, the self-concept, together with needs, desires, and the decision process. The objectives are, again, to define consumer behavior, summarize the applications of consumer behavior, explain how consumer behavior can be used to develop marketing strategy, explain the components that constitute a conceptual model of consumer behavior, discuss issues involving consumption, meanings a firm's attempts to influence them. Consumer behavior in the news, target marketing, just your average triathlete. Can you predict the demographics of the average triathlete? Income, age, gender, marital status. And you could predict that based on consumer behavior. So the income would be, according to the book, on slide number 5, income would be $126,000 a year, age 38, gender 60% male, marital status 63% married. Key target, higher income corporate executives who spend heavily on the sport. So a triathlete, if you're trying to go after somebody who's a triathlete, this is the income, these are the types of people you'd go after. So slide number 6, consumer behavior is a study of individuals, groups, or organizations and the processes they use to select, secure, use, and dispose of products, services, experiences, or ideas to satisfy needs and the impacts that these processes have on the consumer and society. Applications in consumer behavior, marketing strategy, regulatory policy, social marketing, informed individuals. United, if you look at slide number 8, United Way campaign provides an example of social marketing for the elderly. Marketing strategy and consumer behavior, slide number 9. There's a marketing analysis. You look at the company, competitors, conditions, consumers, market segmentation, identify product-related needs, sets, group customers with similar needs and sets, describe each group, select attractive segments to target based on your competencies, marketing strategy, product, price, distribution, promotion, and service, consumer decision process, problem recognition, information search, alternative evaluation, purchase, use, and evaluation, and the outcomes are individual, firm, and society. Those are the 3 areas of outcomes. Market analysis components, you look at the consumers, the company, the competitors, the conditions. Slide number 11, market segmentation is a portion of a larger market whose needs differ from the larger market, and that's why you're able to segregate them and take care of their needs. Market segmentation, slide number 12, involves 4 steps: identifying product-related need sets, grouping customers with similar need sets, describing each group, selecting an attractive segment to serve. Slide 13 is market segmentation attractiveness worksheet. You look at the criterion and the score. You give it a score from 1 to 10. You look based on the segment size, segment growth rate, competitor strength, customer satisfaction, etc. You can look at that on your own. Marketing strategy is the answer to the question, how will we provide superior customer value to our target market? This requires a formulation of a consistent marketing mix, which includes the product, communications, price, distribution, and services. Video application, you can look at slide 15, look at the clip on your own. Slide 17, consumer decision. The consumer decision process intervenes between the marketing strategy as implemented in the marketing mix. And again, the marketing mix are the 4 Ps: product, price, place, and promotion used in a marketing strategy, and they're all used at various levels, and the outcomes. The firm can succeed only if consumers see a need that its products can solve, become aware of the product and its capabilities, decide that it is the best available solution, proceed to buy it, and become satisfied with the results of the purchase. Outcomes, firm outcomes, individual outcomes, and societal outcomes. Those are the outcomes in consumer behavior. Continuing with the outcomes, slide number 19. Creating satisfied customers. Pella Windows on creating satisfied customers through quality. An example of that, you look at the total product, competitors' total product, and it goes and flows into, as you can see in the chart, consumer decision process, superior value expected by consumers, that you'll either generate sales or not generate sales, and perceived value delivered to the customer. Of course, customer satisfaction, which will cause them to flock back. If customers are not satisfied, or they feel the needs have not been met, then of course you're going to have cognitive dissonance, which will ensue and cause people not to be happy. Slide 20 is the nature of consumer behavior, the overall conceptual model of consumer behavior. You have external influences, your culture, your subculture, demographics, social status, reference groups, those are people that you look up to, family, and marketing analysis. Then you have internal influences, your perception, your learning, your memory, motives, personality, emotions, and attitudes. Then you have your self-concept and lifestyle, which are your needs and your desires, which flow into the decision-making process, which is problem recognition, information search, alternative evaluation and selection of product or service, outlet selection, and purchase and post-purchase processes. Slide number 21. External influences are your culture, your demographics, and social stratification, meaning rich, poor, middle class, etc. Ethnic, religious, and regional subcultures, families and households, and of course, groups. Internal influences, slide 22, perception, learning, memory, motives, personality, emotions, and of course, attitudes. Self-concept and lifestyle. Self-concept is the totality of an individual's thoughts and feelings about oneself. Lifestyle is how one lives, including the products one buys, how one uses them, what one thinks about them, and how one feels about them. Slide 24, situations on consumer decision. Consumer decision results from perceived problems and opportunities. Consumer problems arise in specific situations and the nature of the situation influencing the resulting consumer behavior. The meanings of consumption, slide 25. Consumption has meaning beyond satisfaction of minimum or basic consumer needs, symbolic needs, status, identity, group acceptance, and of course your identity, status, and group acceptance are all part of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Thank you very much. That concludes chapter 1.